Today the Lord speaks to us through both readings, the first and the gospel. And we are speaking about grace here. The grace that we receive in our Christian lives. There is an adage that says, if you force yourself or usurp or assume to be king, there will not be anyone to serve you. The parables we are having today, both from Jotham and also from Christ, is trying to make us as Christians to believe in the grace of God and not in our own strength. Abimelech has killed all his 69 brothers in order to assume the throne. Whereas his father, Gideon, fought in wars. Through his military conquest, he became king. He is usurping the throne through malicious ways. And that is what the psalm says. That the king rejoices in the Lord, and Abimelech is not that kind of king, because he has usurped the throne. He has come to become king, and so he represents certainly the thorn bush, the tree that is the bramble tree. Christ is telling us that God is merciful, He's generous, He's righteous, and so will do with His grace as He is pleased. That is why as Christians we have to do our own part. We have to have faith, we have to hope, pilgrims of hope. We have to believe that we are called to do a certain thing. We have a purpose, a sense of purpose as a Christian, and not to look over our shoulders when performing our duties, when worshiping God. Because we might become like those who came at the first hour and complain. That's why are those who came at the last hour receiving the same thing as we who came earlier are receiving? God will do with His talents, His graces as He please. Let us not lose heart in our Christian faith. Let us also try to emulate what God does with His grace. Have kind-heartedness. Inculcate this in our lives as Christians. This is nothing about equity here. Because as Isaiah says, our ways are not His ways and our thoughts are not His thoughts. So if we think this parable is about our reality, about how we conduct business, about equality, we shouldn't bring arbitrary practice in this. It is a metaphor. And that is the grace God gives us. That His grace surpasses all our understanding. It is not about you who was first baptized. It is not about I who is a priest. But it is about what God seems fit and how He thinks we should receive our graces to worship Him. All we have to do is to do our best, to live the lives of sanctity, to become Christians, true Christians, followers of Christ. And that comes with the cross. Because it is through suffering that we become glorious. And that is what the saint, the Abbot we celebrate today, did. Bernard embraced the cross. There is a depiction of him, a painting of him embracing Christ, who is descending from the cross but has still got his feet nailed to the cross, but his hands are free to embrace Bernard of Clairvaux. And so I leave you with this quote from Bernard. He says, "What we love, we grow to resemble." Let us love Christ. Let us stop complaints. Let us stop looking at the other, so that the first will not become last and the last will not become first.